King Raimond created the Duchy of Sinai in 1260, granting it to Count Amalric of Sinai. He then put his son, Raimond, at the head of the army of Aquitaine and sent him to quell rebellion in Catanzaro, then later that same year in Reggio. Ever ambitious, the son Raimond asked for a fief, and not wanting to anger him, King Raimond at last promised to arrange it. By October 1261, King Raimond attempted to escape the pressures of the life he had chosen by granting gifts and honors to Ermengarde, and by the middle of that month received some relief. For her part, however, Ermengarde was unable to escape the veil of depression that had haunted her whole life. In 1262, the crisis point was reached regarding Prince Raimond. King Raimond, having long not wanted to pass the kingship of Aquitaine to his half-Danish son, had it out with him, then took stock of his son by Ermengarde. Deciding that he could not afford to put it off any further, King Raimond sent assassins to kill his son, who died in a suspicious accident on the 26th of January, 1262. That same day, Raimond sent swift rider to the Pope with a plea for divorce from his wife, Lise. Word came swiftly back that the divorce was granted. Less than a fortnight after his son's death, King Raimond was married to the troubled Ermengarde Otakarin. In March 1262, the crusade for Hungary was declared a failure, and the wounded from across Christendom trudged home, having been defeated by the Mongols. In 1263, the Pope granted Raimond absolution for the sin of kinslaying, and the King of Aquitaine sighed relief that his immortal soul was no longer in grave danger. Later that same year, King Raimond, mindful of Aquitaine's future, betrothed his heir and grandson to the 10-year-old Duchess of Ferrara. His life's work largely complete, and Ermengarde now given over to celibacy, Raimond sought a good death in the hunt, but instead had to be satisfied with once again proving his manhood on wolves and boars. The boy Raimond, on his own account, became a fine man and heir, showing talent and strategy and a brace of fine personal traits, if not comprehensive mastery of all subjects. Having obtained a legal enough-looking claim on Rouen, Raimond presented it to Count Rourg of the same, declaring war in January 1264. Before he could bring that war to a conclusion, Count Rourg surrendered to the Queen of France, and Raimond satisfied himself with feasting instead. However, in April 1264, Raimond sent word to the Queen of France that Rouen would be his, by sword and fire, and he raised his levies against France one last time. Before Raimond could convince Queen Marie I of France of the righteousness of his cause, he perished on the 30th of August, 1264, leaving the red-haired Occitan German Raimond the Second a mighty kingdom set to grow yet mightier. Alright, so as usual, let's take a look at the vassals, and let's get them happy as best we can. Count Jacopo here. Let's see, I think he wants, yes, he wanted that vassal assigned to him. That fairly turned him around. Yes, he's ambitious. What else? Ooh, very large amount of money for a very small improvement. He wishes to become the king of Jerusalem. That's a fight that we may have in the future. No title to give him. Gold will turn him fairly well. But this Berber gentleman. Nope. And what about him? Crazy mustache. No. Will not do that. About this Count of Beirut. No. And her. Same thing. No titles to give her. envious. Dislikes the small feudal tax. What about her? How's she doing? Let's give her some money. Let's give her quite a bit of money. Go ahead, improve your duchy there. Make it good and strong. Keep your vassals happy. Pretty soon these 5 counties will be coming to Aquitaine with the changing of generations. Now let's check the council here and see how they're doing. They seem to be all doing what they're supposed to be doing. The younger brother. Let's go ahead and educate him, and I will go ahead and see to it. These 2 gentlemen can be imprisoned righteously without incurring tyranny. I don't wish to do it. And... interesting. So that barony may pass outside of Aquitaine if he does not have an heir. Okay, well, I'm going to be obtaining Rouen very shortly here, so we'll see. That's salt there. Ransom! Let's get that gold. These assassination attempts. It seems that the nobles of Aquitaine have begun picking up the art of canly. Carlos has already got so many claims. What's one more, right? Alright, let's assault there. And there. This will be over pretty quickly. Let's have the gold for him. What kind of factions do we have here? Alright, now that's better. Things have changed a little bit with the vassals, I think. Let's see if I can... It's a lot, but still... Alright, still a lot, but good enough gain to make it worth it. And I'll let you sit. Let's go and assault here. And again. A lot of holdings in that county of Paris. Right, let's move there into Sens. Begin laying sieges there. Then back up and see if we can catch their army. Nope, not quite. But let's move over and get them. Yes, yes. And then back over to Paris. Crush them again. And then into Reims. Ah! Excellent. Well, we'll go ahead and accept that. A very reasonable offer. Go on back into Chartres. I need to find somebody to give Rouen to. Alright, this looks like a good fellow to give Rouen to. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice red-haired chap. Let's get the gingers in power in Aquitaine. Not enough prestige for that. My God, Duke Carlos. So many assassination attempts. Look at all those claims. Might be worth going for one of these technological advances here. $600 for that. Demand is slightly too large, but I'd rather hold on to what I have and then put up with the difficulties for the short term rather than give up a county and then have to try and take it back later. Just not worth it. Oh, very well. And what about him? Nothing I can do about him at the present. I continue to get notifications about the Byzantine Empire since Sicily is a de jure part of the Byzantine Empire. Oh, well now, here we have it. A declaration of war from the Byzantine Empire. Well, just as I said, the Kingdom of Sicily is a de jure part of the Byzantine Empire. So it's a de jure war over Foggia. Alright, so as we see here, it's a fairly even matchup. I have the gold, he has the troops. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. Let's get the fleet levies raised first. Definitely going to take my time putting this together. This is no little war I'm engaged in here against France or some breakaway county in Brittany. All of them there to pick up the troops from Western Aquitaine, correction, Eastern Aquitaine. Okay, let them get in position. No troops there. All right, and now the levies. Gather all the ships together. Bring them all down in our palm. Could use some more ships over in Aquitaine. I'll need to give some thought to port facilities over there in that area sometime in the near future. Pretty fair amount of troops there. And let's bring them straight over onto there. It's taking a while. Shyness is a terrible curse right now. Square your rig away. Alright, let's attack there. Uh-oh. Get in there. Okay, get those joined together. Get all those headed onto those ships there. These three here. Let's get them on their way over to the seat of war. A lot to think about. A lot of different places that war could be happening. Not looking good. Not looking good there on that island. Get those guys in there too. Ooh! Oh, ugly. Ugly. And things not going well for Queen Lise. Alright, get off that island. Yeah, not going to get involved in another fight there on that island. Thought I could defeat a portion of his troops separately there, but turned out I couldn't. Probably best to get everything together. And now, even to hire some mercenaries to put that gold to use. The Company of the Rose, the Company of the Hat. Get them all gathered up and started northward. You get over there too. And you also. Let's get everything together and then let's make a big fight of it. 42,000 troops on vessels. Okay. 53,814 troops. Now, if we can defeat his forces in detail like this, then all will go well. Actually, get over there onto the vessels, and then let's hook you around someplace else. How about... think about it. Where do I want to go? There we go. There to the Strait of Otranto. Maybe the Strait to Messina. Use you to capture those 4,000 there. Move you into Toronto. Okay, a large pitched battle possibly going to happen in Salerno. Let's get onto the boats here. Have you as a reserve ready to go. Alright, they're still coming. Good. Good. They turned around. Alright, let's chase them into Apulia. Good. Alright. I've got them now. The vessel's over there ready to pick them up, take them over to Outremer. Let's go into Foggia. Undo Byzantium's work in Foggia. Okay, onto the vessels. Most of you. The rest of you. Cross land to Bari. All together. And you fellows over there to finish that. A bit of a risk here doing split operations like that, but we'll see how it plays out. Byzantium did not have sufficient gold to really raise large numbers of mercenaries. Let's see here. Can I do this more efficiently? Just best to get it all done. Excellent. Very good. Back over there to crush those forces on that island. Give chase there and finish them off in Sicily. He has a good mentor. Alright, now let's break off a smaller force that can handle undoing Byzantium's work Tyrus. Let's have a larger force that can actually invade Byzantium. Okay, you go ahead and land there. And you back across the way, pick these guys up in Bari. It's time to teach Renault the right way. Very good. Now, how soon? Not much longer. Let's actually go ahead and invade into Byzantium. You go that way. Let's try and... ooh, that'll make short work of that. This also. At this rate, I'll have this finished before those men even get into the southeastern portion of Byzantine Empire. Okay. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Very good. Yes, we'll use it. Excellent. Yes, we'll go ahead and accept that. I could have kept that going for quite some time, but the risk was somewhat greater than the reward. Now, dangerous factions. Send you a gift. What of you? Send you a gift as well. I'm gonna hold off there. To increase military organization. We can do it yet again. Excellent. That's a lot, but I believe I've already sent you a gift. Yes. Let's have these levies here, and then let's see here now. So you have already created a claim in Vexin. Let's put you there and you. You up there. Check his vassals. Jean de Poitiers. Quite unhappy. Domain is too large. Desires the Duchy of Aquitaine. All of these claims. My kinsman. Weak claim on Aquitaine, Jerusalem, Carcassonne, and Nantes. Send you a gift. At least bring you almost close to neutrality. Count John of Angoulême is the true ruler of Jerusalem. I will not be blackmailed. Very well. Let us have bloody constraint. Now, you and Acre will die. Ah. Eat you in Jerusalem. I will ransom you. Very good. Off to the dungeons with you, boy. Very well, what we'll do here is I will land upon these troops, crushing them. Then upon these troops, crushing them. Move here. I will simply release you. Move onward to Jerusalem, where then I will complete some assaults. I'd like you to continue to work there. What ambition can I choose? Yes, I'd like to improve intrigue. Very good. Very good. Let's arrange a marriage with him. How about the Duchess of Bohemia? us get some money. Then... That's very good. Let's get these men on the ships. Duke Emmanuel and Count John both imprisoned. I will accept that. Dismiss. Dismiss these. Oh, oh, oh. We'll dismiss these fleets. Now, let me see how vassal opinion has changed. Excellent. Oh, quite a few prisoners. What to say about my prisoners here? Well, you all had nice fat pocketbooks, which I will be glad to take from you. I will improve his opinion of me, and also his opinion of me. Also her opinion of it. I will wait until I am no longer wounded to hold a tournament. Very good. Excellent, 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 and excellent. Study technology in Venetia. Well, you're very quick, sir. Very quick. Let us improve construction techniques. What does the Pope think of Raimond the Second? Not bad. Not badly. Good, this is well under control now. Let us look at her. How is she? A bit disappointing. But these tracts of land, these tracts of land. Very well. Oh, let us have the prestige this time. Who are her vassals? They are happy with her. How is her court? Also happy with her. And we will fund her. Build your duchy. Build your duchy nicely. Go up there and handle that, would you please, Duke? You're the Prince Bishop of Vivarais. We shall not have this filthy Fraticelli religion in the kingdom of Aquitaine, I'll tell you that much. Excellent. Him being the Duke of Bohemia, and married to her in such a way that he will then become good long life to you, and good luck in your independence from the Holy Roman Empire. May it last as long as you wish it to last. Now, this county of Vivarais. Who shall I give it to? Fine. I don't much care, and I will check for heresy elsewhere in my kingdom. I'll simply banish you from the realm. I will not imprison you. Very well, now I have too many titles. Entirely too many titles. Do I have any courtiers who are of my dynasty? None of my dynasty. Let us find one. How would you like to be a mayor? Excellent. Now, wrong type of holding. Yes, Vivarais now. We'll hold on to it for now. We'll hold on to it for now. Can I hold a feast? Yes. You would be perfect for my feast. You must perform at my feast. The Duchy of Anjou is no longer considered a de jure part of the Kingdom of France. Excellent. I will spend lavishly on food. Welcome to my feast. Nobody refused. Count Arnaud. Count Arnaud. Mayor Filbert. Herr Martin. The mayor's being very drunken this time. Oh, excellent. Now my Raimond's standing with his vassals is greatly improved. And number of allies. To end your plot. You also, sir. Very good. Now, Count George, why? I should have simply imprisoned you. I could have given that county to a dynasty member. So now, Raimond will hold a tournament. Count George, go and crush that rebellion. Duke Humbert of Bourbon. Let me check, Duke Humbert. He is the Duke of Bourbon, the Duke of Apuley. That is a commendable initiative. Oh, very well. Oh, Carlos de Poitou, tragically maimed. Most unfortunate. Aldebert, possibly one of the weakest martial figures in all of the Kingdom of Aquitaine, has been crowned the winner of my grand tournament. Celibate to boot. I assume that there was some intrigue involved in this. Othon de Bourbon, not a strong figure. A pig of a man to boot, but a good hedonist. Clotaire de Limoges, a stout fighting man. He did fight hard. King Raimond the Second's first 6 years of kingship were times of no small doing, with a war of acquisition being fought against France for Rouen in 1264, and a war of defense being fought against the Byzantine Empire from autumn 1265 to spring 1267. January 1270 finds young Raimond II looking northward at a fractured and divided Holy Roman Empire. Only the kingdoms of Swabia and Bohemia remain loyal to the emperor. All other realms are in rebellion. As Raimond considers his father's dream of a united kingdom from Sicily to Aquitania, he wonders if his chancellor can work quickly enough to take advantage of the empire's condition. In preparation for war, Raimond raises more retinues to add to Aquitaine's strength, adding 3 cohorts of heavy knights and a cohort of skirmishers to the army of Aquitaine. In order to more effectively wield the strength of Sicily, Raimond moves to increase crown authority there, a move quickly acceded to by Sicily's nobles. While Raimond does all of this, the Sunni Caliph Ibrahim calls for jihad against the Byzantine Empire. Like all such holy wars, it is of no interest to Raimond. What is of interest, however, is the county of Oprusium, standing as it does between Sicily and Ferrara. Can Raimond II make good his father's dream of an Aquitanian Italy? Please join me for the next chapter of the alternate history of Aquitaine, and thanks for watching.